Don't scroll. Not yet. Because you've distracted yourself all day. With videos. With noise. With pretending you're okay. But the moment everything gets quiet, the heaviness comes back. And nobody knows how tired you really are. Not the normal kind of tired. The kind where your soul feels worn out. Where you laugh with people. Then sit alone wondering why you still feel empty afterward. And honestly, you almost kept scrolling because part of you thought, nothing can really change how I feel anymore. But you stayed. And that matters more than you realize. Because this message found you for a reason. Not by accident. Not by coincidence. You needed this tonight. God sees the version of you nobody else sees. The exhausted version. The version carrying conversations in your head at 2 a.m. The version replaying old mistakes. The version wondering why people who promised to stay left so easily. You've been strong for so long that people assume you're okay. But strength can become survival. And survival can become loneliness. You started hiding your pain because explaining it became too exhausting. So instead, you just learned how to function while breaking inside. And the dangerous part is, you got used to it. You got used to disappointing days. Used to unanswered prayers. Used to feeling emotionally drained. But hear this carefully. God did not create you just to survive life. He created you to live with peace. And if this message already feels personal, take a second right now. Like the video. Subscribe. And share this with somebody who's silently struggling too. Because there are people smiling today, who are secretly falling apart tonight. Now listen closely. The enemy's biggest attack against you was never fear. It was exhaustion. Because exhausted people stop believing things can change. That's why your spirit has felt under pressure lately. The overthinking. The emotional numbness. The random sadness. The feeling of wanting to disappear from everyone for a while. It wasn't weakness. It was spiritual weight. And slowly, you began questioning yourself. Maybe I'm too damaged. Maybe God moved on from me. Maybe nothing good is coming anymore. But those thoughts lied to you. Because God says, I never left you during the nights you cried silently. I never stopped listening. And I'm still working on the parts of your life you think are hopeless. Everything you survived was shaping you. Even the heartbreak. Even the rejection. Even the waiting season that nearly broke your confidence. Especially that part. But this is the warning. Do not go back to the things God is trying to heal you from. Some people watching this are about to reopen doors that nearly destroyed them. Old relationships. Old habits. Old versions of yourself. And God is saying, stop returning to what drained your spirit. Because the next season of your life cannot grow inside the environment that kept hurting you. That's why certain people disappeared. That's why certain plans failed. That's why you felt disconnected from places you once begged to stay in. God was removing what your heart was too attached to let go of. And yes, it hurt. But not every loss was punishment. Some losses were protection. Now hear this part carefully. Something is changing. Not eventually. Already. You may not see it yet. But your life is shifting underneath the surface. God is rebuilding your confidence. Restoring your peace. Healing your mind. strengthening your heart. The version of you that comes out of this season will not think the same, will not settle the same, will not love the same. Because pain taught you things comfort never could. And one day, the thing that almost destroyed you will become the testimony that heals somebody else. You are closer than you think. Closer to clarity. Closer to peace. Closer to the breakthrough you almost stopped praying for. Don't quit now. Not this close. So breathe. Release the pressure for a moment. You do not have to carry everything alone anymore. God is still protecting you, even in seasons that make no sense yet. And if this message reached you at the exact moment you needed it, comment Amen. Subscribe for more messages like this. And share this with one person before you leave. Because somebody you love is quietly losing hope right now. And this message might be the reason they keep going tonight. Amen.